Transportation is the process of moving goods and people from place to place. Transportation has greatly helped trading and communication. Transportation can be by land, water, or air. Here I have some pictures of different means of transportation. You have cars there, you have motorbikes, you have bikes, you have bicycles, you have tractor, you have aeroplane, you have a train, you have a ship, you have truck, so you have bus. So these are different means of transportation, and the transportation can be by land, water, or air. For example, the car is by land, the car and the bike and the bicycle and the train and the tractor and the bus and the truck and so on are by land. Those are land transportation. Those are transportation by land. And water transportation can include ship, and air transportation includes airplane. Air transportation includes airplane. Land transportation is the most common form of transportation. The first engine-powered vehicles were invented sometime between the 1700s and 1800s. The first railroad was invented in 1825. The first electric train was built in 1879. Subway trains were invented in 1863. The bicycle and motorcycle are other popular means of transportation. The first car was invented in the 18th century. And 18th century would mean 17 something, okay? 17, maybe 1702, 1701, 1732, something like that. So 17 something is the 18th century. 17 something is the 18th century. Here I have some photographs, some pictures. Here I have some pictures of land transportation, different forms of land transportation. At the top, you have a train. That's a form of land transportation. We don't have too many trains in Jamaica right now. We used to have trains. We used to have quite a bit of trains, but we don't have much. We don't travel by trains much again in Jamaica. But other parts of the world use trains often. So train is another form of. So train is one form of land transportation. Train is one form of land transportation. Below it, I have a bike. A bike is another form of land transportation. Beside that, there is a bicycle. The bicycle is another form of land transportation. And beside that, you have an ambulance. An ambulance carries sick persons to the hospital. So an ambulance carries sick persons to the hospital. And an ambulance is another form of land transportation. Water transportation involves the use of ships, boats, and canoes. Ships with sails have been popular since hundreds of years ago. Christopher Columbus came to the Caribbean in ships with sails. Ships with steam engines were invented in the 1800s. There are various or different types of ships. Cargo ships, which carry goods. Cruise ships, which carry tourists. Aircraft carriers, which carry aeroplanes. Warships, which attack enemies in war. Submarines, which travel underwater. Icebreakers, which break up the ice in cold regions, and the fast-moving passenger water vehicles, hydrofoils, and hovercrafts. Ships can travel to countries using the shortcut of canals. Canals are openings through bodies of water between countries. Canals are built by cutting paths through countries, which allow ships to pass through, quickly getting to locations by shortcut rather than going all the way around countries. Here I have a few pictures. The picture at the top shows a cruise ship. A cruise ship is very large. It's like an hotel in the ship. A cruise ship is like an hotel in the ship. It has party area, entertainment areas, rooms. So it's like a hotel. So that's a photo. That's a picture of a cruise ship that carries tourists. Below that, there is a cargo ship, and a cargo ship carries goods that are manufactured and sold from country to country, between country, and they travel on the water. They carry the goods on the water in the cargo ships. So cargo ships carry goods for sale, really. So cargo ships carry manufactured goods. Beside that, there is a hovercraft. You can see it's used for recreational or for fun purposes. That's an example of a hovercraft. Beside that, you have the hydrofoil. Under it, you have the hydrofoil, and beside that, you have the submarine, which travels underwater. So those are examples of water transportation. Water transportation. Air transportation is the latest means of transportation invented. In 1903, the first aeroplane was developed by the two American brothers, Wilbur and Orville Wright. This first flight lasted only 12 seconds. World War I and World War II between 1914 and 1945 brought on the rapid or quick progress of many inventions, including that of airplanes. Warplanes were developed and improved. Today we have jets and rockets and helicopters. Jets are fast moving. Rockets go into outer space, and helicopters are like air ambulances, helping in rescue operations. Helicopters are smaller than airplanes. Here I have pictures of 3 different types of air transportation. At the top, you have an airplane. Below that, you have a rocket and an air balloon. Thank you for watching. You should watch these GSAT videos over and over again until you know them from memory. Repetition is important. You can always message me if you have any questions or need further help using my email address, my Facebook page, or the telephone numbers that are shown on the screen. So bye bye for now. Bye bye.